Well, what do you say? What do you know out there? It's been a while. It's been a while. How you mother effers doing? Um, After a long hiatus, I'm compelled by all the emails I'm getting. All these damn people that are leaving comments and they're emailing me directly. Hey, where are the pooping on Pidro videos? Where are all these poop videos? And I'm like, okay, first of all, this is a goof. This is just something that I did when I had free time because I liked making fun of that dude. Okay, that's number one. He's an easy target and he's just hilarious to make fun of. Okay, and I don't give two f's about this channel. Okay, as long as it's being monetized, I'll drop a video every once in a while. It's like you go, do your, you do something once a year, and it's like, hey, remember that's fun. I kind of let me bang one of these videos out. Okay, so fine. Everybody's like, oh, where are the pooping on? Okay, here, all right, I got one for you. I'm back. I'm giving you a mercy fuck. Okay, here it is. We'll give you one. I got some material, and it's been a while. I don't even know what this guy's doing. I haven't been on his channel in 6 months. I don't care. I'm doing other things. I got some free time now. That I figured I target the sick people who love this humor and who are fans of my pooping on Pedro and the Poopcast. So anyway, whatever. That's where we're at. So without further ado, I got some new material on this guy. I'm not even logged in his channel. I don't even know what's been going on. He's most likely doing it. He's most likely still door dashing. I don't know. He's probably had another kid since then because he can't keep his wiener in his pants. And he's got, I don't know what he's up to. Maybe he's up to 12 kids now. I don't know what it is. Okay. But the whole thing is this, it doesn't surprise me because, we all know he's an ugly dude. He's an addict. We know his backstory. He lives in the ghetto and he just, for whatever reason, he got fired from the casino. We all know, I'm not going to get into the whole backstory. You all know this guy's a phony. He's a liar. He's a loser. And, he towed the line. He's like Green Day. Remember Green Day back in the day where they were a punk band and then they sold out to just cash in? And then they're just not authentic. And then, there's so many examples of that over the years. You get these fucking people that are phonies. And it's just like, dude, you're so full of shit. You just sold out. You can't be authentic and unique. The one thing about this channel to always be authentic. And it will be anti-establishment. And I will say whatever the fuck I want. Okay? Let's just get there. If you got a problem with that, hit the bricks. Go listen to something else. I don't care. Okay, so we got that established. Fuck. What was I going to say? So anyway, from what I understand, Tanner Markley was a former lover of Pedro Doordash Santiago, the Uberdouche, when he got fired from, DoorDash for a minute. Because he was driving around with COVID, infecting everybody, including breathing on his baby. That's a whole other story. Whatever. I mean, guy could have been in jail for that. I don't know where the social services are. But anyway, whatever. That's what degenerates do. So anyway, Tanner Markley was in a relationship, from what I understand, with Pedro Doordash, Uberdouche Santiago, the King Whale's vagina. Okay? I don't know what it is, but... I'm like, I don't even care, Tanner. I think, you're a weirdo as it is. I did some poop videos on him. He's an easy target, too. He's funny as hell. He pats himself on the back with every fucking step he makes in front of the, whenever he puts one foot in front of the other, he's always like there, like, hey, look what I did, man. I'm patting myself on the back and, blah, 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 and this and it, my Chinese sneakers. I remember he did something with that. I don't know. And he was bragging about that. I don't know. Who knows what he's up to? But anyway, he reached out to me recently and, I'm like, I don't care, dude. Why are you contacting me? And he's like, telling me this long story about how he was in a relationship with Pedro Doordash Santiago. And, it didn't go well, folks. It didn't go well for him. And one thing's leading to another, and I don't know if he, thinks I'm a shoulder to cry on, but I'm like, I don't care. Why are you telling me this? I'm like, well, I got some ammunition here. But anyway, the story goes, Tanner's bi, and he told me this. I'm like, oh God, this makes me sick. Why am I listening to this? So apparently we all knew he was bi. All you got to do is just like fucking look at the guy. You just got to look at him, and he looks like he'll be humping every freaking squirrel hole in the community. And this guy looks like he's probably has a disease or two. Okay, whatever. I don't care. But he's telling me like, yeah, I got a bone to pick with Pedro. Blah blah blah. We had this fling. He was cheating on his high school girlfriend. You guys are bi. I don't know what the fuck. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So the whole scoop with this guy, from what I understand, Tanner was very heartbroken after they broke up. And to make the long story short, from what I heard through the grapevine, and I didn't even want to hear this through the grapevine, I'm like, this makes me sick. Like, what the hell's going on here? But from what Tanner said, he broke his heart. And the issue was, and this is going back to looking at Pedro. We can start, the video. I was going to start with just like, doing a recap and just, looking at him, like making fun of his looks, because he's an ugly dude. I talked about chimp. He looks like a chimp, and the gorilla, and he's all this hair. He's a hair problem. I don't know what it is. Remember those kids back in the day, like you would see it, those freaks, they would be like, they have this like genetic defect where they have like hair coming out of like everywhere, all over their face. They literally look like a fucking gorilla or a monkey. I think Pedro has that genetic defect. I don't know. I can't explain it. But anyway, so Tanner was telling me, look, the thing that did our relationship in, our little fling, is he's like, I had feelings for Pedro. We would get together and he would take advantage of me and he would do things to me. And I'm like, Tanner, I don't want to fucking hear about this. I don't care. This makes me sick. But he needed to vent. So like, everybody needs a friend. I mean, no matter how much of a freak you are. But anyway, so Tanner's going on. What did it in for our relationship was this. The guy refused to fucking shave and wax and clean out his crevices. And he's like, Tanner was complaining. I mean, he's like, there's hair coming out of everywhere. This guy Tanner reaffirmed this. He said to me, so he goes, this guy had hair growing out of his eyeballs. That's how fucking hairy this dude is. And I'm thinking, Tanner, what did you expect? I mean, look at the guy. He could pass. I mean, it's literally like this. Tanner was telling me that the guy would shave, and within a matter of like 15 minutes, it would all be grown back. I'm like, dude, yeah. I mean, because he's fucking part monkey. He's this disgusting, perverted looking banana sucking monkey. I mean, and the worst thing. It's okay. You can be a perverted banana sucking monkey. Okay, fine. Let's just establish that. But the thing that really is the biggest culprit with Doordouche, and why I keep pooping on him, and why Tanner's upset, is because he's a phony. He's a phony. Plain and simple. He always was. He always has been. And as soon as I was the first one to call him out on it, he got hurt. And usually when that happens, it's like, I'm striking a nerve. And I'm right. So that's the whole thing with that. I don't even know why. That's the material. This has been just going through the grapevine. People have been fucking telling me this. Like, I think Pedro's bi. And I'm like, because somebody told me. Like, everybody's like, Tanner had a thing with him. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't care. But this gives for good clickbaitable. What do you call it? Fuel for the fire here. So that's what I'm reporting to you guys about my recent, Tanner. I just wish Tanner and they all would leave me alone. I don't care, but you guys are like, oh, where's the poop video? We miss you guys. I had one guy drop a comment. I'm like, well, here you go. All right, I'm bored. This is kind of funny. I should keep the channel alive. There is some trickle income coming from this, beyond, you believe it or not. I can't even believe you people tune in. You people are losers, really, for listening to me. But hey, it's take it with a grain of salt. It's humor. I meant to entertain you here. There's no other purpose for this. But yeah, I don't know what this Doordouche is doing, but this is my once every 6 months, maybe I'll drop a video here, and who knows? If you guys like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. But I don't know what any of these idiots are doing. I am amazed that people are still I think there's like a thing where people are still delivering DoorDash and they think it's great. I don't know what Pedro is doing, but man, I'm like, people are still doing this Uber Eats pickup drop off. You know, they're making fucking, you know, videos. Remember that Revenge of the Nerds asshole? What was his name? Mushy Moo. He was named after a shit, right? I remember that video where that fool like he was watching my poop video on him and he sent that to a customer and that was funny and that was actually funny. That dude has actually a sense of humor. Mushy Moo. It's like I don't know. He's like this fat body, disgusting looking dork. You look like he's like a fat version of the Revenge of the Nerds character, you know. So yeah, he would just like, you know, he's the guy that would like take the camera and like go up to every fucking door and like shove it in their face. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm surprised he didn't get knocked out by a customer yet. But anyway, remember that guy? That guy was funny, but at least he had a sense of humor. He could take it. And I don't even know where I was going with that. It's Mushy Moo. Guy's named after a shit. Weird freaking name. So, yeah, all these people, this community, I'm just curious, like, if you stupid losers out there are still doing this, put it in the comments. Like, is it still a thing? Are people doing pickup drop-off videos? Are you actually making a living picking up food and dropping off? Are you know, how many cars have you gone through yet? You know, like I'm curious what the record is for the amount of oil changes for the, like, you know, like you get guys give an award for like, hey, man, I just went up through my 10,000th oil change for doing pickup drop off and working for oil, you know, like for DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that shit. I'm like, how many, you know, like what does your car look like? Oh, I got a new car. And now in year one, I put fucking 80,000 miles on it. And I'm wondering why I can't get anything for it and flip it. Yeah, it's because you're, you know, and then it's like, oh yeah, you morons are like, you have to pay, you know, you actually, okay, say you earn $1,000 a week. You're actually not earning $1,000 a week. You're taking in consideration taxes you're going to have to pay. You know, the depreciation on your car, the punishment on your car, your brakes, your tires, your gases, the wear and tear, all those expenses. And it's like, you're not making money, dude. What's the real amount you're making? It always cracked me up when you morons were like doing your videos. Oh, I made this. I'm making this a year. I'm making this. But you morons don't understand like actually business and what goes into fucking, like, what are you really making after you take away all the depreciation, all the punishment, all the fucking taxes, all the out-of-pocket expenses? It's like, yeah, Doordouche is making 30 grand if he's lucky, and he's working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yeah. Lucky for him, he's got a good YouTube channel that just basically regurgitates the same thing every week, and he does this little fucking, he bribes people for, you know, subs and all that shit. And I'm going to do a giveaway, and he's like, it's the same. I remember you guys were tuning into that. Is that still a thing? Does he still have that? Does he still do that every week? I would be amazed if he does. So put it in the comments. Let me know. So, I mean, this is what I got for you guys today. I'm not going to sit here and rant because, you know, I haven't been on his channel. I just, you know, it was important to talk about his relationship with Tanner Markley. I mean, you guys knew that they had something going on. You knew by looking at Tanner that he was bi. Okay, fine, whatever your persuasion. I don't care. Whatever you like. And, you know, we all had the suspicions that, you know, Pedro with his background, you know, as a crack addict, as a degenerate, he had a lot of kids, and he's just a screw up. He's probably like 50. He was 50 when I was making fun of him. He's probably like 52 now. I don't know what he's doing, but you know, we know where, you know the kind. He's the lower rung of society, and you know, he has a bunch of ugly kids. His oldest daughter can't stand him. She's an adult. I mean, for what I understand, she's still stripping in St. Louis and humping on guys and bikers that you know. But, you know, I understand you could blame Pedro because this is your father. I mean, shit, I feel sorry for her. So, you know, I don't know. Look her up. She's probably dancing at the local strip club. I don't know. You know, I don't know what she looks like. But if she looks anything like Pedro, man, she's got to be she's got to be waxing and shaving fucking daily, not even that, hourly, sometimes probably 3-4 times a day because, you know, she's got some monkey in her. She's got some monkey in her. And those genetics, you can't get rid of that no matter what you do. It's just like, God, this is what my father gave me. Like I'm trying to fucking, get rid of this guy, and I'm trying to make a life for myself, and I just want to be a stripper. I just want to hop around on fucking strange guys for money. But the hair thing, the growth, it's coming out of everywhere. I have to shave my fucking shit, 3-4 times a day just to keep it baseline. I feel for her. So anyway, with that being said, that's all I got. If you like this, let me know. If you don't, let me know. And either way, I'm going to just take it and wipe my butt with it because I don't care. Okay, guys? So, until next time, what was my saying? It's been so long. Did I say go fuck yourself? And, I don't even know. I don't care. I got to come up with a new catchphrase next time. So, anyway, y'all know my hatred for, Doordouche and what I think of him. And Tanner, if you're out there listening, your relationship makes me sick with him. I don't want to hear it anymore. Stop getting back. I just stop. I don't care, okay? I addressed it now. We put it to bed. We all knew the situation between you and him. And hopefully that's it, okay? Maybe I'll get some footage or fucking something to talk about more in depth about Pedro. But this one was for you guys. I know you missed me. I know you have a thing for me, but look, you got to get a fucking life. You got to stop. You got to move on to something other than door dashing, okay? And getting into the drama, with this crap, okay? This is entertainment, and I'm glad to be your dancing monkey. See ya.